Hi, Elwin. Thank you for being
Welcome.
here with us at
Hello.
S&P Global Energy Red Thread.
Thank you.
So, Elwin, the commodities markets in India are growing by leaps and bounds. We see energy growth in India being in a bright spot. India being talked about as the next big thing in the global energy order. What are your thinkings about it as India's preeminent exchange, and also how NSE is advancing the energy story of India?
Okay. So, because India, as of today, is a $4 trillion economy, we obviously aspire to be a $7 trillion economy by 2030. And if you look at any of the global markets, commodity plays a significantly large role in terms of the development of the market and the economy. Right? India, when it comes to commodities, has been growing at a substantial pace, but there's a far amount of growth that's left, as compared to say equities or fixed income. So I think when it comes to commodities as a product profile, India has largely been a price taker, and eventually, when you want India to get to a $7 trillion economy, you want India to be a price setter in the future, right? Now, where does NSE come in? Commodities is a natural extension of what we do from a broader perspective in terms of building strong, transparent, efficient markets. Right? We started out over 30 years ago, and we were historically predominantly equity focused, but over the years we've expanded into fixed income, we've expanded into commodities. Today, NSE is one of the largest exchanges globally in terms of number of transactions. We bring that same focus into the commodity suite, right? In terms of our technology stack, our clearing strength, our focus on market integrity, etc. So I think over the coming years, our focus is going to be significantly on building a diverse set of commodity products, with the idea being you want good structured products that can help from a price risk management perspective. So that's where we as an exchange come in.
So, Elvin, in the last few years, crude oil derivatives at NSE has been a really great addition. I mean, how do you see that developing, that evolving? How has the journey been so far?
Yeah. We launched crude oil futures and options back in October 2023, and that's a product that's seen substantial increase in volumes and interest over the past few years. In fact, as recent as the last quarter, we saw about a 22-23% increase in volumes year on year. So volumes have been good, and you know when we look at the commodity sort of products, we don't look at it from a volume perspective as such. We look at it from a structural perspective in terms of, is the product designed appropriately for the market participants. And based on a lot of feedback that we've received recently, we did make some changes to the product structure. We've changed the expiry dates, and that change that we did about 2 months ago has seen a substantial increase in terms of market participation. We've got approximately about a 10% market share in that product, and I think what's very attractive or interesting for us is retail participation has also increased substantially in that product. So I think crude oil is going to be a key product for us, and we continue to structurally change the product as based on market participation feedback.
NSE recently launched electricity derivatives, which has been really exciting. The ability for the markets to trade electricity on the derivatives market. I mean, how's that doing? And also, I mean, what's next from the house of NSE? Energy, beyond energy, any plans that you have for the future?
Sure. Electricity is a product that we launched in July 25. And the whole idea with electricity was to create a derivative product which can essentially hedge power related risks in the market. We've had the product in the market for about 5 months now, and it's been hugely successful. I mean, we've got a market share of about 75%. And everybody that we've talked to in terms of the value chain participants have actually been very interested in using the commodity product. If you look at a broader suite of commodities, right, we've got quite a few products that are in the pipeline over the coming months and year. The idea with our commodity suite of products is we're not here to chase volumes. We're here to create products that can essentially help from a price risk management perspective. We've got products that we're designing based on international benchmarks. We're looking at products that can structurally help the value chain participants in India today who are at the moment using overseas markets, right? When you've got a well-developed commodity market in India, you don't want the commodity participants going overseas for their hedging requirements. So our key focus is to essentially get a lot of the value chain participants to actively get in India for their hedging purposes. We're also in discussions to create a domestically benchmarked natural gas contract with IGX. We've got many other international, benchmark-based products also in the pipeline. So next few months, next year, 2 years is going to be heavily focused in broadening our commodity profile.
Thank you for being with us, and stay tuned at S&P Global Energy Red Thread for more energy content. Thank you.
Thank you.